Hey guys, today's video is all about Apple shares and why you should start investing in Apple if you've not already. Now I'm investing in Apple and it's quite obvious why. Now if you don't know about Apple shares, whatever, have a look on their 5-year growth. Have a look at how much they've grown in 5 years, and they've grown over 400% in 5 years. Their stock price has increased over 400%. Now at the moment, one Apple share costs about $132, so it's not too much. The dividend yield is not that great. You're looking at about 0.62 or 63%. So you're not going to earn a huge amount from dividends there unless you've got a large amount of stocks. Now I'm not suggesting you don't buy a large amount of stocks. It's a great company to invest in. Just looking even over the past year, there's been a huge amount of growth. The stock price has increased dramatically, and it seems to be that way year on year. Certainly, as I said, over the last 5 years, 400% increase in the stock prices. So another reason to invest in Apple at the moment is, if you haven't seen the news, apparently Apple and Hyundai are working on a deal to produce self-driving cars within the next 4 years. So you'll soon be seeing Apple cars everywhere. That'll be the new Tesla. But yeah, that's a great reason to invest, because Hyundai stocks have increased 20% just from this news, and it's not even confirmed by the company. It's not been announced, but it's pretty solid that this will happen. And when it is announced officially, obviously the Apple prices are likely to go up, to shoot up, perhaps temporarily, but it will be a constant growth because of that. Now obviously we've seen what's happened with Tesla and the way Tesla has grown with their cars. You'll likely see the same with Apple. As soon as this is announced, the stock price is just going to shoot through the roof, and you wish you'd bought the stocks while they're at $132, because it's likely to increase a lot more, even more so when the actual vehicle there is released. Obviously once people see what it is, once it's properly announced and things, that's when you're going to see the stocks start to go up. Same with Tesla. Every time they announce a new vehicle, the stock prices just fly up. So as I said before, with the 5-year huge increase in the stock price, 400%, you're going to see even more over the next 5 years. That's my opinion. I personally invest in Apple. It's probably what I would most recommend at the moment, my top stock, just because it's a huge company. It's very unlikely to ever fail. The year-on-year growth, it's just constant growth. The iPhone is more popular than ever, and now they'll be launching the Apple car. I'm not sure, we don't know anything yet about whether it'll be called the Apple car. But they'll be working with Hyundai to produce electric self-driving cars, so their own version of Tesla's basically. So it's a great time to invest just because of this. And I just saw this news today. It's just a few hours ago it was released about this. So it's there's no better time to buy than now. The stock is not going to go down any lower. You won't get any lower than this really now. You want to buy it now at $132, and over the next few years, especially once these vehicles start being sold, you're going to see just how much the stock price has increased. So in 5 years you can come back to me and thank me for this video when you're a millionaire for buying stock right now. But yeah, Apple is my top stock at the moment. There's no reason not to buy it. It's just constantly increasing. You're going to see over the next 4 years a huge amount of growth, Whether you buy and sell stocks, or you just want it for the long term, both are valid reasons to buy now, because over the long term it's just going to keep going up and up. It's just going to keep growing. Apple, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. The price is not going to go down. I certainly don't think so. Within a day, obviously there's some fluctuation there, but if you look at the performance over the last year, 2 years, 3 years, it's just constantly on an upwards slope there. So now is the best time to buy. I urge you to buy it. If you don't know how to buy stocks, it's easier than ever these days. You can just download an app. There's loads of apps. Just do a Google search. Robinhood, for example, is one. Trading 212 if you're in the UK. There's loads of ways. You just download the app, put in your information, make an account, and then you start buying shares. And see, easy as that really. And most of these are protected. You can do your own research on that. They're protected up to $500,000. So your money's safe in there. It's not going to disappear overnight or anything like that. So, my advice is to get on it now. Buy Apple stocks. I'm not saying put everything into Apple. Obviously the typical advice is 20% in it, no more than 20% really in each stock. But you can put more in. If you look at what's his name, Warren Buffett, you can see that he's got a huge amount of his stock portfolio in Apple shares. So he's probably the wealthiest investor in the world. He knows what he's doing when it comes to investing in stocks and shares. So follow his example there and put maybe a bit more of your total stocks in Apple. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to put it up to about over 30% now I've got in Apple. So just that's my advice. Hopefully it can make you a lot of money. So now's the time to buy Apple. Buy Apple. Give the video a like. See you in the next one.